Hey, is this thing on? I can never fucking work. Oh, there you go. I think this should be recording now. Okay. Yeah, so this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Look, I shouldn't have shut you out last night. I thought I had it under control, but I relapsed, I guess. God, that makes me sound like an addict. I don't mean it that way, but well, you know what I mean. It's like every time I have a drink, it all comes back. It's like this old film you've seen countless times, and you know a real gut punch is coming your way in the next scene, so you try and prepare yourself, but then it comes and it still gets you like a blow to the chest, and the tears come all the same. I've wanted to forget for the film to end. I tried to shake those thoughts from my head and instead just think about how lucky I am to be here. I know we don't talk about these things much, but it's not that I don't trust you. I do with all my heart, but and I'm not making excuses. It's just no matter how hard I try, I can never cut that part of me out. It's always there, you know? I spent years hiding. I was the good Christian boy. But at night, I was sneaking out of the house to hook up with this lad. You would have liked him. It was a bit like that Irish lad you had a thing for, you know. It was the spitting image of what's his name? That actor. Oh, sorry. So we were both kids, and in the closet. So for a while, it was like all we had was each other. I don't know how it started. Probably with a look, you know, the one. We'd have sex, have a laugh, gossip, but nothing more, you know. One day, he didn't show up. I stood there waiting for hours, skinny, wide-eyed, freezing my balls off. A month later, I heard he'd taken his own life. This boy I barely knew, but I loved him in my own way. He seemed happy enough. Normal. As normal as you can be for people like us. I think a part of me has always felt responsible. We shared so much, but so little. I'll always regret it took something that tragic for me to finally get away, but all those boys, and still something kept me there. I started drinking to deal with it at first, the guilt, and then I needed to drink before I could even go with a lad. Most of the time I was too pissed to even, I could hardly remember most nights, and then I just stopped having sex at all. I'd never told anyone that before. And then I met you, and something changed. I didn't want to be that person anymore, but I still felt so different, so hollow. So I lied when I said I never remembered my first time. But you always remember your first time, you said. I was convinced it was because I wanted to keep him to myself. I never even said his name out loud. I'm entitled to my privacy. But really, that was just another lie. I felt scared and ashamed. I should have asked him. I should have known, shouldn't I? I don't know. I may not have been able to help him when he was alive, but the least I can do, and I know it sounds pretentious, is make sure I don't forget him. He was the first boy I loved. His name was Levi.